Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to Starfield! Now, obviously, we're going to just go return the Crick's Legacy to the pirates because... No, of course we're not. They're horrible people and they were horrible to me the whole time. It's not even like they gave us a good, compelling reason to backflip on the UC. Like, everyone in this quest line was an arsehole to me, despite I was doing pretty damn awesomely. There's a couple of individual people who pissed me off, but...
Damn it! They're hitting us hard, sir!
Take out those ships!
There we go there. Yeah, really hard.
Direct into their grab drive.
Alright, well at least they know I'm not on their side anymore.
One contact lost. They know we're here.
There's no going back now. Report to the operations center immediately.
Alright, looking good. Yeah, obviously I wasn't gonna go and betray them, because like, seriously, why would I? The pirates have never been good to me. There might be some bit people now and then who are okay, but in general, nah, no problems with me going over.
Airlock integrity looks good.
And I'm about to leave anyway, so you know.
That's my girl.
I screwed up, sir. I had the bogey in my sights and I just fumbled the controls.
Don't beat yourself up, kid. They were gonna know we
Time
were
to show
here,
these pirates how
one way or the
Sysdef
other.
does things.
Exactly. You'll get another shot. When the commander gives the order, that scout will wish he surrendered when he had the chance.
Oh, but Alex, you got a name.
Scouts are just the beginning. Looks like the
When's that
pirates
scout
want to dance.
escaped?
Not sure. We had most of our birds in for maintenance when they jumped in. Just bad timing, really.
I guess that's their reasoning for why I can't go back and how they know that I betrayed them.
Long story. I got my start in the academy and made a name.
Alex.
I eventually got recruited to do test flights on a star station. Me and 3 other Archangel
You go,
pilots
girl.
did some work on some extremely dangerous prototypes. But I called in a few favors and got back home with Sysdef. Someone with my talents needs to be here,
Fair enough.
where the action is.
This Cascade Star Station, was it SY920?
Yeah, it was. And you can probably guess what project
Can
it
I
was
ask
for.
you some questions?
Yeah, I thought you might. I heard the fleet sent you up there for some more pirates. Even more impressive, you managed to do it without taking any lives.
You did.
Maybe I misjudged. That's more than I can say for myself.
I
given
did
the
actually hear
history of
about that.
Project. We were testing prototype fighter ships. Experimental engines, weaponry, the works. The 4 of us were the best of the best. Emphasis on the were. I was one of 4 pilots. At the time, I embraced the name. The Angel of Death hunting Crimson
Sounds pretty
Fleet
good,
pirates
actually.
in a prototype ship. But even for an angel, pride
Oh,
always
well, this time
comes
too,
before
don't
the
worry.
fall. The official word is I was transferred back to Sysdef because the need was great. The reality is
Yeesh.
I was kicked off the unit. I was so bored on that station, I spent all my time in the barracks drinking cases of smuggled booze. When the time came for my test flight, I was so wasted,
Oh,
one of
God.
the others had to cover for me. The engine caught fire right after takeoff. Pilot, crew,
And that would have been you.
gone in a flash.
I found proof of fraud and systemic cuts to safety and security. It wasn't your fault.
Is that right? I guess that lets me off the hook with the jailers, but not with the judge upstairs. I appreciate what you're trying to do, though.
Every soldier
Maybe
here is
some other
ready to
people I
bring the
can
fight to the fleet.
give motivational speeches to. We never actually have explored this ship fully. I don't even know if there is anywhere else I can explore.
Sir, if I may speak freely, is there
Hi.
reason?
Welcome to the brig. As a
Oh.
Sysdef, you may talk with the prisoners as long as a personal rule. I
Oh, so we can
simply
see
ask
who's
that
actually
you
being
adhere
arrested.
to UC Navy standards of cleanliness. That means No mud on your boots, your hands are washed, and you are free
Definitely,
of
bud.
any contagious diseases.
So I tell you, I'm a bit of a slob.
I trust your Commander Ikande's undercover more. I understand the lack of hygiene is part of the cover. So, lucky for you, you're an exception to my usual rule. But try not to abuse
I
the
found this
privilege.
slate where Crick says prisoners in lock were tortured.
So it's true. All my life I've been led to believe the guards on the lock were heroes. But there was part of me that always doubted the story. Even as a child learning about the history from the slates. Thank you for bringing me this. I get that Crix is about as unreliable a witness
Yeah, there's no
as they
reason to
come,
lie in a
but
slate like this.
I believe him.
I've been to Surov for my undercover work.
Really? I know you were headed to the key, but I didn't realize you'd actually
It was
get a
great,
chance
lots of
to
enemies
visit
full of
the lock.
adhesive.
I almost respect the fleet for doing that. They're trying to pass down their history. Or their version of it, anyway.
I did you respect the fact to take new recruits?
I respect the principle.
It's true, that was the first
of
thing I got. I
teaching
got a
one's
history lesson.
When you connect the past with the future, you're trying to create a culture, a through line between you and Jasper Crix. Incredible. I think at SysDef, we all feel that weight every time we wear the uniform. But to be there where it started,
Oh, maybe I'll have a
can't
chance to go down
imagine.
there.
But all that aside, give me your honest opinion. What were the conditions?
Brutal. How they're treated, no wonder they revolted.
I was afraid of that. I think I'm starting to fully realize the hand we played in all this. Truth be told, my ancestor was a guard on Suvorov. Part of the reason I joined SysDef was to find out more about his
Congratulations, I guess.
experience. And whether the history books told the whole story. And coupled with Crix's testimony,
It does,
paints a
rather.
damning picture.
Is there anything you need of me?
As a matter of fact, I have a favor to ask. I understand that part of your
Oh, it
undercover
won't
work
anymore, I'm
involves
sorry.
going to the fleet headquarters. While you're
Oh, I-
there, if you find anything pertaining to the history of the fleet,
Actually,
I'd be
I
interested
do.
in learning about it. I agree. Just keep in mind this is a favor, and you're free to ignore it.
Damn it, why didn't I
only
notice
ask
this was the place
because
we'd
this
go
is a
before?
rare opportunity, and I appreciate it. I've actually heard rumors about there being audio logs for an interview. I'm interested in anything he had to say regarding his time in prison. If you find anything,
Okay. I missed one,
the
though.
fleet in life, history,
Damn it.
and if you want to know which one it, because if you open up medals he earned for helping his fellow guards escape the riots. And maybe that part is true, but it conveniently skips everything
Yeah.
that happened before that point. No one ever asks what prompted the riots. It was just criminals being criminals, and that was explanation enough. My great-grandfather, to be exact, he lived until the year 2297, 10 years after I was born. It's been almost a century. The thing is, even as my family rode the coattails of our name, I always felt like something wasn't right about the story. And it always came back to that day in the yard, playing games with my brother. It's the only memory I have of my great-grandfather that sticks.
Oh, what happened?
It was about a week before he passed. Me and my brother had the house to ourselves and were playing a game we called Prisoner's Run. It was a simple game. We drew a line in the dirt, and the object was for the guard to keep the prisoner from crossing it. But on that day, my brother came to the yard with an added surprise. He found a chest in the attic filled with goodies.
Oh,
a
shoot.
baton, a uniform, and a medal to serve as prize for the winner. Most likely. But given how unceremonious the boxes were, how could we have known? But when our family returned, I knew something was wrong. My great-grandfather didn't say a word, but behind his eyes I could see it.
Oh.
The shame. No one said anything to either of us. But the next day, the uniform and the medal were gone. At the time, I never understood why he kept those things buried in the attic. Now, it all seems so clear. I appreciate the kind words. I suppose that's the lesson I need to take from this, even though right now,
But
it's hard to feel anything but shame. Either way, thanks for talking this through with me. I don't know if I'll ever know what really happened on Suvorov, but at least now, I have something beyond the family myth. Soldier, have you ever, as a former convict, you've seen the inside of a cell? Stay out. We have multiple turrets. That being said, the cells you see, if you apprehend...
I wonder who's going to be in here.
He's a good man. I can tell you. So, I'm a bit of... One day, he takes one look at my haggard face and says, "Officer, I'm headed to the mess hall. If you're not with me in 15 minutes, your services will be required on my ship." I tried to protest, but he was dead serious. So I went. We had lunch, talked about old times, and I went back to the brig, refreshed and ready to work. It's little things like that. You can see he pays attention, and that he cares about the people,
That's fair.
not just the
Completely
work.
fair.
Until
Can't say
next
that I
time.
have, sir.
Well,
Alright, let's
they
see he's
say
actually
God
alive.
loves
Oh, in
Suvorov
here.
with some
Oh, hey.
There you are. I
Hey,
was
bud.
wondering when you'd visit. Should give us a little time to catch up.
Can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not.
Oh, no sarcasm here. There's simply no reason to rant about what's happened. Thanks to my own stupidity, my second chance to return.
Couldn't
to
have
the
known,
Coast
mate.
Fleet. And by the time I get out of prison, any hopes I had to return to that life will have fully disappeared.
You would have been better off remaining a Star Captain.
Yes, well, apparently that's off the table as well. Trident tends to shy away from rehiring convicted felons. Well, anyway, glad you popped by to say hello. Now, if you wouldn't mind letting an old man get his rest, I'd appreciate it. By extension, the
Mind if I ask about your rest?
After getting set up on the key, I traveled to a few settlements to find a base of operations. I was looking for a place that would allow me to pick up information about juicy shipments for the fleet to jump on. When I stopped at Gagarin, Sysdef was on the ground waiting for me instead of that contact I was expecting to meet. Your friend Toft
Wow,
really
good
pulled
job.
the wool over my
Is she in Trident's pressing charges?
Oh, yes. Quite aggressive. The illegal team will very likely grind me into the dirt. There isn't much I can do about it. The amusing thing is, I don't even think they care very much that the heist went down on their ship. That's a given risk for them. I think
Yeah,
they're more
that's fair.
embarrassed I was able to gain the position as captain of the
Yeah.
Siren.
Just takes taking down the fleet.
So you're saying I should be happy that you took me out of the line of fire. I have to confess, I never thought of it that way. Last thing I intended to do with my life was go out in a blaze of glory on Neva or Delgado's behalf. But at the same time, my freedom's gone. So I'm not exactly popping the cap off the
That's
bottom
fair.
of parlance.
Honestly, I would. I have nothing against you, really. Oh, speaking of people I don't have a problem with.
Petrosian likes books. Sometimes I feel
I'm
like
sorry.
this is a surprise. I have to say I
Aw.
did not see this coming. And I pride myself on being able to spot a liar.
I'd say if you're upset.
Oh, I am. Believe me.
Oh, we
as
know
any
you're not
falsely
falsely accused.
person would be. I've always been careful when it comes to my business. So don't be surprised when your case falls apart. And yet here you are, Trying to, what?
Actually, didn't even know you were
Entice me
here.
to confess? Look, I don't know if you're here to get a rise out of me, but it won't work. I'll tell you the same thing I told your commander. I'm innocent, and I welcome the opportunity to prove.
Why did Sister arrest you?
The new Atlantis spaceport. The Swarm was surrounded the moment we touched down. Given all the heat around SY-920, I thought it best to land under an alias, but SysDef was already wise to the name change.
What happened to the crew of the Jade Swan?
Thanks to you, probably in some interrogation room back on New Atlantis. But they've been with me from the beginning. Good luck getting any of them to
did a
talk.
favor putting you.
No, you did yourself a favor. But there's still time for you to change your mind. The score the fleet's aiming for will be
I've already got
foolish
it,
to
actually.
pass up. Hope Neva finds you.
Hello, friend.
Well,
Hey.
look who it is.
No, not really.
Gloat? Well, that's a shame. You should take more pride in your job. After all, you have to make sure that the notorious Crimson Fleet captain from Neon gets roasted alive by a UC adjudication committee, right? Hey, maybe you should sell tickets to the little zoo you created on the ship.
Say,
Everyone can...
yes, Bethesda, this is great. You're being ridiculous.
Excuse me?
Yes.
I'm being ridiculous? Back on Neon, you pretended to give a shit about me. You could have ratted me out to pay you, but you didn't. Then, without warning, you yanked the rug right out from underneath me. You've been stringing me along like this is some kind of sick game.
Oh god, all these things is horrible. What files had no moral?
Well, you thought... Let's just cut to this. If you want to come down here and ask me stupid questions, I can't stop you. But that doesn't mean we have to be friends.
Mind if I asked you about your arrest?
Yeah, sure. Why not? I was drinking in Euphorica, and Micah warned me that UC security was scouring the city asking about me. I knew sneaking to my ship would be impossible, so I did the best I could to find somewhere to hide. Unfortunately, wasn't good enough. SysDef caught me in a sleep crate and dragged me to the Vigilance.
What became your data you signed from Gendyne?
Oh, I bet you'd love to. I got a good chunk of Genderdyne's database before Bayou's goons ripped it out of the system. As far as what happened to it, there's no way I'm gonna tell you. Maybe I'll keep that little nest egg for the bar. Are you out of your... I make my own choices, thank you very much. I don't need to be rescued by you or anyone else. Let's face it, the only favors you've done are for yourself. What? You're not gonna stay and grill me some more?
This one's empty, unfortunately. Oh, no, it's not. It's got Austin Rake in it.
I guess you think I have some sad story to tell? That I met some sick orphans
Obviously
on
not.
New Homestead and grew a conscience? Or maybe you're the cynical type, and you think the truth is a bit...
He's the very first guy.
Got time. You see, at my age, you know who you are. And I've always been a thief. I'd swipe a cred stick for my own mother if it had enough zeros on it. But even in a group of cred-hungry thieves, a man has to have a code. Rule.
You mean honor among thieves?
I do. You finish a job, it's supposed to be done. You get the rush and the relief. But in the fleet, doing the job isn't the hard part. In the fleet, you got to worry about the guy sleeping next to you. And if he's going to take a bigger piece of the pie, you got to wake up the next morning and wonder why your slice is missing and the crumbs are stuck to his face.
And why would you be interested in working with SysDef?
The second you drag me into some private room, you're basically telling everyone here
fair
that I'm a
enough.
rat. Yeah, I've had some work done. If you got the Crimson Fleet on your back, you would too. As for the name, that was actually the hard part. You can use 100 different aliases and the system will just add them to the list. Now you can pay a guy to delete the list, but nothing's
fair.
ever really gone forever. They've probably paid the same. Well, for one, they don't have much in the way of loot, but they're still important to somebody. You can't just blow up one without it showing up on SSNN, or UC captain getting a 10-inch stack of slates on his desk. But more importantly, do-gooders are predictable. The pirate code changes depending on who's reciting it. Honest folks, they have a habit of writing their rules down. Why did I join the Regana? Truth is,
Fair
I
enough.
just wanted a good night's sleep.
I don't think he has anything to say against me. Oh, who was meant to be in here? Bloody hell. Oh, there's a lot more people I could have had arrested. Damn it. Hey, Comico!
Finally.
Really?
I've been waiting to speak to you. From our last encounter on Neon, I could tell you fancied yourself as
True.
a bit of a businessman. Well, I don't want to waste any... As you can see, I'm not in the position to discuss. We can hammer out the terms once. Now hold on just a moment. I find myself in this unfortunate situation. That little conversation on your evidence recording, the one where I'm speaking to Estelle Vincent about funneling electrical components, that was part of a sting operation to discover how the Crimson Fleet had been siphoning goods from Generdyne's warehouse. Much like you've been working undercover, I've been doing the same. Ironically, we've been investigating the fleet from opposite sides at the same time.
Why didn't you just tell Sistef?
Well, I was trying to keep a low profile. So much so that there's no other personnel at Generdyne, nor a paper trail that can corroborate what I'm saying. Being in a similar situation, I'm sure you understand the value of keeping the operation
Good idea,
quiet.
but let's say keep talking.
I appreciate you. So here's what I'm proposing. You spring me from the cell. Sneak in return. I'll give you my access.
Wouldn't this game make things worse for you?
Listen, I'm stuck in this situation with no means to prove. The evidence on that recording means the UC will convict me, and I'll be sent to prison for a long time. I have no other choice but to run until I can find a way out of this mess. Damn it! I almost had you, didn't I? Must be losing my touch. Oh, look, I have friends in high places. I might be down for the count right now, but I'll be getting out of here one way or another. And when I do, I'm going to dedicate my entire life to me. How's that for a deal? Now get the hell away from me.
Now, some of these
Don't
people
wanna
we've
talk
gotten
to you.
arrested before I even got them arrested, right? But there's like 3 empty cells by the looks of it. Or 4. Damn. Said I missed these people. Hey, Larry.
Salutations. Yes, the infamous evidence that you procured. Bravo, detective. Allow me
Thank
to
you.
congratulate you on your sleuthing skills. That recording was quite a find. I must admit that I was short-sighted when it came to Ms. Swift's ingenuity. I shall not make that same mistake twice.
I'm gonna catch up all the times.
Excellent. Well, as much as I detest being the bearer of bad news, I have to disclose that you're wasting your time. You see, this imprisonment is merely an insignificant hindrance. I don't foresee being incarcerated in perpetuity. In fact, I would wager that my legal team will have my release expedited within the month.
How will your legal team possibly get you out of this mess?
I only had the time to explain the wondrous loopholes of the UC's justice system. Do you honestly think that I'd embark on an endeavor with Miss Swift and Mr. Vera without a legal exit strategy at my disposal? I can assure you, I won't be imprisoned aboard the Vigilance for an inordinately extended...
Alright, well, enjoy.
Oh, I assure you. Due to your actions, my tenure with Galbank has been terminated, and several million credits in fines are being levied against me. The day is yours, Agent.
I am.
You should be proud.
I appreciate the compliment.
You're quite welcome. Well, enough idle banter. I've taken up more than my share of your valuable time. Honestly, this interaction has been quite pleasurable.
I will,
Do
thank
feel free
you.
to stop by and gloat.
Good day. Ah, what a lovely joke. Bub luck. No in this one. And no in this one. God damn it. Ah. Wonder if there's still time I could cheat in the extra evidence. Probably not, because... Let's see, spoken to Estelle, obviously spoken to you.
I appreciate you bringing me that audio log.
Ooh, got an interrogation room and everything? Damn. Ooh, this storage. Which I can't get into. Okay, I've got a question. Is there any way... Thank you. I guess. I don't know. Is there any way I can give the last little bits of evidence? Because if I could COC or give it to myself.
The fleet have done a lot of harm. Now we bring the harm to them.
The fleet started this war.
Okay. Where's the girl? Where's the lady? Where's the... Where is she? Hello? You still here? Hello.
Well, Mr. Your diagnostics check out, so that's good. Given your age, it looks like your rotational gears are due for a viscosity check. Ooh, and I'm to take another look at your camera.
I love how she's talking to her turret.
Don't worry.
Aww.
It won't hurt, I promise.
Is your turret gonna be okay? Aw. Okay, she's busy. Alright. Ooh. Really should have explored. Out of all the places I didn't explore, this is the one I didn't explore, huh? Uh-oh. I hope there wasn't a side quest involving upgrading the vigilance that I missed. Oh, she's 27. Cell's 26. Delgado, 7 age. Alright.
After all this sneaking around, we're finally bringing the fight. Feels amazing.
Oh damn, all this stuff I should have went through before and got all these side quests and such. If there's stuff I missed out on, we're going to be very sad.
Let's put an end to this pirate scum once
And
and
she's
for all.
right next to him, so... Wait, what? And the bridge? Oh, there is a bridge. It's a really nice bridge.
Damn fleet scouts popped up right when you jumped in. Can't believe we let them get away. The station is on high alert ever since those scouts popped in.
Time to show these pirates how Sis Steph does things.
Alright. Okay, now give me a second here. Okay, I worked out a way to get the XD evidence. Okay? Using codes. However, I don't know which ones I do and don't have because I gave them away. So, I'm going to have to work that out. I'm hoping it will be in the missions for burden of proof. No, it's not. Okay. I guess we've got to listen to them. And see if we listen to them.
Sit down, have a drink. So, smooth jump into the Soul system? UC security hassle you?
Cut the crap, Adeline. Let's make this quick. There's only so long I can stand a stink of minor sweat and stale beer.
Okay. Take it easy. Here's the fleet's kickback, just like I promised.
What is this bullshit? This is half.
I don't think
Half
I've
of
heard
what
this
you-
one.
No reason to get upset, sweetie. Security around Sidonia's been cracking down, and it's tough to get the Deimos marks to play ball. That means I'm spending big on bribes, covering lost shipments. This isn't exactly like running a pharmacy out here, you know.
Two things, Adler. And I will make this simple enough so even a total imbecile like yourself can understand. One, I don't give a damn about your excuses. You owe us the agreed amount on time every month. And two, you call me sweetie ever again, and I'll shove my knife so far up your ass that people will mistake you for a unicorn.
Okay. Sorry, Neva. I'll make it work.
Okay, so apparently the way this code, this thing works, right, is we select the item, and then we move it to us. And then, yeah, if I'm right, yeah, if we have gotten it, it just shouldn't show up. Which is actually really, really good. So, this is actually a really good way of doing this then. So, nope, that one didn't show up. So, we had the Warden's Log, which we knew already. That was a good test. Request denied. Pretty sure we got request denied, but hey. And yep, we did have that one. Okay. Galbank plan. Pretty sure we had that one. But let's try it. Yep. Okay, let's just do the rest of them as we go, because that'll be easier. That way we won't need to. Okay. Helen's Talk. That one we would have had. I don't think we had this one. So this is the first one I haven't seen. But I guess we'll find out. The big score. I think we did have this one. Okay. Meeting with Bayu we definitely had, but that's okay. We'll move it to there and move to player. Okay. Ayumi's offer. Move to player. The Galbank Cruise. Move to player. Request A17. I don't know how I missed some of these because I'm pretty. Boss's parts. Actually, I don't even know how many of these I did miss because none of them are really showing up my feet yet. So we'll see if this even works and see how many we actually missed in the end, because I'm not missing out on this. We definitely had the chunks heist. I don't need to try that one. Okay. Hopetown Raid. We definitely had that one too. Okay. The Crete offer. Okay, move to player. Message for Bog. Yes, we did have that one too. But let's just move to player. Endurely Appleton. I don't think we had this one. Okay, let's have a look how much of this is going to be on the floor now. Really just, okay. That's just a word one. Boss's parts, also a word one. Crete offer, also a word one. Chiropractor.
Holy crap. We made it to Gagarin Landing.
I told your dumbass it would work. Now get a load of the cargo manifest.
Whoa. The Kyoptera's hold is stuffed. Why were they running heavy through this sector?
No clue. Lucky for us, we were out hunting when it exited jump space. The drive must have malfunctioned.
Holy shit. Look at the crew roster. They were also carrying 32 colonists. Maybe. We overdid it?
Whatever. He knew the risk. What? You growing a conscience all of a sudden?
Yeah, I don't know. Some of them were families, man.
If you want to walk away from this score, that's up to you. Me? I'm heading over to the bar to get blitzed. You coming?
I didn't find Hopetown Raid.
Sure. I'll be there in a little bit.
All right. Neva went for it, so the plan's a go. The Crimson Fleet is gonna do a quick smash and grab on Hopetown. To get started, I need a layout of the settlement. Don't leave anything out.
Let's put an end to this pirate scum once and for all.
Mark down everything. When it's go time, I'm gonna need some kind of distraction. Maybe set off a mining charge or something. You know?
I really hope we don't miss out on anyone.
Sysdef. So much fun.
Alright.
You'll have at least a week's notice before we send in our ships, so that should give you plenty of time to get ready. All right, you wanted to be part of the fleet. This could be your ticket. Just don't screw it all up.
Not busy anymore? Hey.
Oh, hello.
Yes, I am. My name's Al. Nice to meet you.
Wait, I know that name. You're that dangerous.
I literally stole some food from a table.
Don't worry, I'm not scared of you. My God.
So was I.
Strikers gang, and you're not even half scary. My name is Javon.
And after I was
ensign with the
recruited.
maintenance and robotics team. And just between you and me, I don't think you're dangerous.
Actually, I'm a member of Strikers myself.
Are you really? Oh, what a coincidence! Do you miss home at all? I need to go back the next time I get shore leave.
I'm glad it told me
very
I
nice
didn't
to meet
do
you.
that. That's great. Is it ready?
She's prepped and ready for battle. The advanced shielding from our friends at SY920 should hold up against normal attacks. But we need those batteries down. Electromagnetic firepower on that scale is one of the few things that can penetrate it.
Anything you want me to know about?
Oh, I have so many questions. That is, but I will be respectful of your criminal history as it is in the past. We must look forward. Instead, I will ask you a very simple question.
I love this lady. She's great.
Are you a morning, afternoon, or night person?
Morning.
Me too.
Oh, God.
Bright and early. Yes, but I like getting up before even the personnel, when I have the coffee maker all to myself.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing I like best is the quiet. When I can look out into space and see the
It really
whole
doesn't work like
galaxy
that, but
is
I
asleep.
definitely appreciate it.
When it's that quiet, the only noise you hear is from the vigilance itself. In fact, we keep each other company when the world is too busy snoring in their beds. Makes it so the mornings
Aw.
are just for us.
I like this lady.
Oh, I'm part of the maintenance team that makes sure the vigilance is operating smoothly. On the robotic side, I take care of the Model A's on the ship and make sure they're
Good.
treated with respect and dignity. They are people, after all, just
Makes
like
sense.
us.
Have you seen robots be amused?
Not here. But at drone, clients would come in and bring their
Aw.
robots for maintenance. And the condition these robots were in was appalling. Not to mention the way they were
disgusting.
talked down to. Personally, I think the way you
I
treat your robots
agree.
says a lot about you. See? I knew there was something I liked about you. Machines are very dear to me. Think of it this way. How can we expect a robot to fight by our side if we
Damn
won't
right.
fight for their right to exist? So I always do my best to treat them
Aw.
as my equals. Ha! It's a good question. It was.
I wish the
what
game
you
had
call
told
a
me I should explore
minor
around the
moral
ship.
crisis.
Usually I don't need to be told, but I
wasn't
didn't
happy
realize this
with
was
my
actual,
old job
like,
at
mini
Drone.
town almost.
Felt like my life was on an assembly line. Everything was about profit, and nothing had any real meaning. But then it occurred to me, if I'm so miserable, I could just leave. So one day I just. Sistef is far from perfect.
I
but our
like
goal
this
is
lady.
noble. I can sleep soundly knowing my work will be for
Between
a
this
cause
lady
that
and
is
Veronica, I think the dating pool in Starfield is plenty large. All the people are like, oh, all the people are ugly in Starfield. It's like, no, don't look at what they look like. I mean,
Damn fleet scouts popped up right when you jumped in.
she's okay. Veronica's better, I think, but they don't look at what the person looks like. Look at their personalities. Their personalities are vibrant and full of life, and that's exactly what I like. So, yes.
Every soldier here is ready to bring the fight to the fleet.
Everyone's saying this is it. The final battle's coming.
The station is on high
Alright.
alert ever since those scouts popped in. The fleet started.
I think the
this
commander wants to say a few
We're gonna
things to you.
finish it.
You have permission to speak freely. My God. Is that it?
It
that
is.
Chris's legacy? Amazing. Ensign, take this and enter it into the data core analyzer.
I'm on it, sir.
You see, Lieutenant? I told you he wouldn't let us down.
I have to admit, I'm impressed. Encrypted or not, it's quite a lot of money to be carrying around. The temptation
You
must
can't
have
really
been
do anything with it.
excruciating.
Anyone in the Vigilance pull against me?
It just so happens we did. And with all that money you're carrying, can you really blame us? You could have set yourself up for life, but instead, you chose to do the right thing. It's incredible.
Question is, can you break the encryption?
Of course. I have a team of decryption experts from Galbank itself on standby. If they can't decrypt that currency, no one can.
I wasn't lying when I said that we had every contingency completely covered.
Well, you came through.
Now.
We received confirmation that the fleet ships were scouts sent to probe our defenses. Unfortunately,
so
one of them
jumped
away before you arrived.
Which means that Delgado will have the Crimson Fleet prepping defenses of its own.
We're in for a fight. But it's a good fight.
Damn right.
One you can be proud to be in.
No. By choosing to bring Krix's legacy to us, they're likely already reeling from the blow. Lieutenant, if you wouldn't mind.
Yes, sir. The Vigilance is equipped with the latest in hyper-resistant shielding, making it the only ship that can safely approach the key. The catch is that the key has access to 3 orbital defensive batteries.
I mean, last I heard they were sort of down.
One hit, and we lose those fancy shields. Our mission is to take out those batteries. In fact, I'll be personally leading the assault on Battery Alpha. I need you to be my support.
But you won't be alone. This is where all your hard work gathering evidence pays off.
Based on what we sent them, the leadership at MAST granted us an additional squadron. I've dispatched those ships to Battery Gamma.
Oh,
After we take out Alpha and Beta ourselves, we'll move to assist them.
Ideally, we'd have to take on all 3 at once.
We've also given you a call sign, Renegade, to help coordinate our movements during the attack.
Once those batteries are destroyed, you board the key and bring Delgado to justice. You won't come quietly.
Oh, I'll kill him.
Do what you have to do. No, I don't. I knew we could count on you. Well, all my hopes.
First,
if you
I have evidence.
Questions, now's the time. Glad to hear it. Let's see what you got.
Information about Adler.
Interesting. Looks like he's been meeting up regularly with Neva Mora to transfer goods, and which means the Crimson Fleet's just lost one of their drop points.
Well,
find anything else?
No, they're recording a from Legacy. She closed books on Jasper Cricks.
That's a hell of a story. I still can't believe Crix ended up being marooned on the Legacy. All that wealth, and the only thing he could do was stare at it. Can you imagine? I almost feel bad for him. Must have driven the guy crazy.
Well,
anything else?
I have everything on Chinya Voss.
So Voss engineered a way to directly interface with the key's mainframe? I knew he was a math genius, but didn't realize
You seem
he was
almost
tech
impressed.
savvy. Well, we'll share this information with Galbank. Hopefully it'll help them shore up the security on their cryptocurrency.
Apparently the key's been getting its medical supplies in the clinic.
Damn it. I knew those supplies had to be coming
Oh
from
shoot,
somewhere,
I didn't do that side
but I never
quest.
expected them to be leaking directly from the clinic. I'll have to contact MAST and let them deal with this. Freestar Collector territory is out of my jurisdiction. Any other
Some
fragments?
was some evidence describing what happened to the chiropractor.
Good. When SysDef stumbled across the wreckage of the ship, we were sure it was the Crimson Fleet, but we could never prove it. We found 32 dead colonists in that room. Anything else?
You might want to raise the alarm at Hopetown.
The fleet's planning a raid on Hopetown? Okay. I didn't expect them to be so bold, but I suppose desperate times call for desperate measures. Don't worry. I'll circulate the description of this captain to the authorities on Hopetown and make sure they never set foot in that settlement.
Because they need to finish that base on Crete.
I have to hand it to Neva Mora. The lady's thorough. That facility on Crete still holds a good bit of valuable research. All right. Can't do much with this one except pass it over to the mill. Far enough you'll need to grab
Oh,
jump.
wow.
I assume the fleet moved the batteries in order to have maximum coverage for any possible approach. I'd be willing to bet they shipped their track too, so we have a difficult time zeroing in on them. Actually, the batteries were part of the key's original design. The UC built them to bolster the Key's defenses. They were worried about an outside attempt to free the prisoners,
Makes
as
sense.
opposed to an escape from below. Since the Crimson Fleet is now using them to target the Vigilance, they're basically turning our own weapon against us.
I think the only person I'll feel bad about killing on that on Key is the mechanic.
Why do you care so much about my past? Okay. Would it shock you to learn that I spent some time in prison? I suppose
It does.
That makes me a hypocrite. Oh, does it now? Was I giving off some kind? I grew up in the well in New Atlantis. Parents made barely enough money to keep the lights on in our apartment. After I dropped out of school, they begged for me to look for work. But I realized it was a lot easier to simply take whatever I wanted instead. A year after that, I'm a career criminal with UC security breathing down my neck.
Makes sense.
My parents kicking me out of the house.
From criminal to cop, go figure.
Would make a hell of a motion picture. I was having the time of my life, earning way more than I needed to simply get by and loving every minute of it. Back then, if you would have told me one day I'd be wearing this uniform, I'd have said you were out of your mind.
What, did they report you to?
Very funny. Let's just say the years after my time in the well were filled with highs and lows. Look, the point is that I felt you deserved to know a bit about my past, to know where my anger towards the fleet comes from.
Being Colonel Lewis, that should justify it.
All I'm hoping, well, let's get back to it before Keyboy writes us a citation for loitering.
You feel like telling me about how your time and place with friends Crimson Fleet?
Yeah. The reason I didn't bring up the Crimson Fleet is, well, I was one of them. I know a great deal about how they operate, what frequencies they use, their encryption techniques, their methods. So, in short, yes. Common ground, but not a common beginning. I was recruited out of New Atlantis by Neva Mora. She said I was making a name for myself, and it caught the fleet's attention. I was thrilled. It was a chance at bigger and better scores and gave me a ticket off-world.
Yeah, fair
Why
enough.
the heck would I say no?
Doubt you had much of a choice, really.
Even if I had, I was ignoring the potential repercussions. They took me in. Delgado ran me through the paces on Suvorov, and before I knew it, I was part of the team. Now I was making some serious money. That apartment I boasted about in New Atlantis became a joke. I even made enough to buy my own ship.
Waiting for the other shoe to drop, though.
Oh. Everything changed thanks to Commander Akande. The man basically saved my life.
No wonder this lady's been the most dickish in this whole crew.
If I've learned one thing about the commander,
He seems like a nice
that he
commander.
cares deeply about everyone under his command. Look, I've already said too much.
He'll
I promised
never
Commander
know.
Akande I wouldn't talk to anyone about this. All you need to take away is that I've literally walked a mile in your shoes, and I appreciate the risks that you're taking. Carry through with this mission. I promise you I'll be there every step of the way.
How did he save your life?
I suppose. So, when I was running with the Crimson Fleet, I put together a hell of a crew. 6 of the toughest pirates I could find.
Why would he mind?
On the record, it's against regulations. My personnel profile is private, and you need the proper authorization to access the file. Off the record, Commander Akande isn't exactly popular at Mast for the way he runs his
fair.
operation. So, he likes to keep
Sounds like
these
he's done
things
better
quiet.
job than they ever have.
The fact that an ex-pirate is second in command to Sizdef's pride and joy wouldn't
And it's kind of
inspire
ironic
waves of
that
confidence
basically
from his superiors.
he's literally killing the fleet and giving a bunch of money to the Freestar Collective. Whereas the reason they hate him is because they're worried about the Freestar Collective. So I think he's done more to stop war with the Freestar Collective than the others ever have.
You say that, but most of those
I'm
pirates
familiar.
acted like greedy children. Spent more time breaking up share disputes than I care to remember. My first mate was Arya Fikes, the toughest of the bunch. The only problem was that she had a hell of a temper. The smallest things could just set her off, and believe me, she took a while to cool down.
Sounds risky to make someone like that your first mate. Why'd you make her your first mate?
Honestly, she was so overbearing she kind of fell into the role on her own. Despite her temper, she always had my back and helped me keep the rest of the crew in line. Of course, it also helped that she was the best pilot in the fleet. She flew rings around what SysDef was throwing at us back then.
Sounds risky.
Well, the positives outweighed the negatives. At first. Anyway, there was this one particular incident where we had a hot tip on a freighter supposedly running heavy with ore. The second we dropped out of grav space, we knew it was a trap. We'd been set
The
up.
guys are standing there listening. So much for it being private.
All of their attack ships. I grabbed Arya and we boarded the freighter. We were being arrogant. There was nothing stylish about it. We fought our way to the bridge and the crew surrendered. That's when the Vigilance arrived. I watched it vaporize my ship and crew in seconds. Commander Akande radioed over for us to give up, turn ourselves in. Arya went wild. Said she'd start executing crew if they didn't let us leave. The commander tried to talk some sense into her, but she was too far gone. I knew right then she'd rather die than surrender. You can't even imagine. Commander Akande promised to be lenient if we let the crew go. When we didn't reply, he sent over a ship to board us. I saw Arya put her gun to one of the hostages' heads. And saw that look in her eye. I could actually see her squeezing the trigger. Next thing I knew, a shot rang out. I'll never forget that look on Arya's face as she fell to the ground with the wound in her chest. Looked down at the gun in my hand like it belonged to someone else. I still don't know why I did it. That's what I keep telling myself. Long story short, I spent a year in jail, then Keepway recruited me. I guess he saw something in me, a desire to turn my life around. I busted my ass to get where I am today. First mate of the Vigilance. Ironic I'd end up in Arya's position, don't you think? It took a while, and a lot of reflection, but I know we made the right choice. Had I continued down the road I was traveling back then, we wouldn't be speaking right now. I owe everything to Commander Akande for giving me a second chance. According to my superiors at MAST, we've provided them enough data to wrap up this portion of the operation and call it a success. You've brought us a mountain of evidence against the Crimson Fleet and uncovered some unexpected criminal activity. You've done a hell of a job. Oh?
No, I was always that way. You just didn't believe me because I stole a bloody bit of food.
Anyway, here. I wanted to give you this. It isn't from Commander Akande or the UC. It's from me. It was my sidearm when I ran with the Crimson Fleet. Something special I paid a hell of a lot of money for. Now it's yours.
Yeah, I feel bad I didn't get anything for you.
Not true. You gave me hope. That's the best present I could ever ask for. All right, enough of this mushy nonsense. Time to get back to work.
Okay, did not know that was related to that. Okay, well, Commander.
Shouldn't you be heading back to your ship?
Let's go.
Watch yourself out there.
Whew. Now, unfortunately, we won't know if that led to any more arrests until later. But I feel better knowing that at least I finished that quest, meaning that I hopefully will be able to properly do that. The problem is, of course, whether I'll be able to go back to the Vigilance and see them arrested, I don't know. It depends on what happens during this fight. At the moment, we've got some batteries to take out. Oh, bloody hell. I did again. Sounds like a lot of people do what I did and just cheated for the last couple they missed. Which I think is perfectly reasonable. It's better that than missing it. Alright, our guns are as high up as they can be. I might want to turn down the engines a little bit, but I think that's fine. Speed is probably more important. We will put a little bit into grav drive, but that's it. Because we're not going to be, as long as we don't need to do a quick escape, we should be fine. Our shield is massive.
Navigational feedback checks out.
Now you're
We're in
not
the right
pestering
place.
the captain, right, Cora?
Pester? You think I'm a pest?
Oh, never. Poor choice of words.
Let's go.
Okay, nice to the crew, too.
One down.
Oh, no, they're grab drive.
So this...
One check. That was actually bad for a second.
Don't you always say, don't listen to rumors?
Let's do this.
Come on.
Target's shields are down.
Almost gone. Ironically, by moving the defensive battery, they probably made it easier for us. Because I tried getting in here before and completely got annihilated by this thing.
We have disabled the enemy's engines.
See what you got. They knocked out the battery. Battery down. We still got bogey.
Let's go.
Nailed their grab
Got it.
drive.
Sorry.
One down, 2 to go. Other squads report heavy fire. Let's move to assist. All ships jump to
Okay,
data.
so basically...
On your mark.
I want to. But basically it seems like we would have had more ships if I had done that mission earlier. But oh well, sounds like there'll be ships in the last one. We still got the ships from this one, so we should be okay. Alright, let's go take down the others first. Excuse me. God damn it, no, wrong E! Why is the get out of seat button the same button as the change the target button? That is just bad design.
They got the engine. Evasive maneuvers. Avoid that missile lock.
Targets lost their shields.
Nowhere to run. Oh, kiss your shields goodbye.
Boy, did you mess with the
shit.
wrong pirate.
That gun is actually firing at me, so let's try and deal with that before it... Okay. I think it's actually good. So I think we're good. Get the repair going. Alright, we're good. And the last one.
Battery's down. That takes care of Beta. But let's clean up these stragglers.
Can't skip the system with a fried grab drive, huh?
Alright, awesome.
Enemy grab drive out.
Got him.
We have disabled their shields.
I don't think I am really, but okay. Come on.
Enemy's shield grab drive has been
Oh
knocked
damn, you're
offline.
level 50. 28.
Drive out of commission.
Okay.
Down. Last battery is still active. All ships
Alright,
jump
let's
to
go.
battery gamma. Go!
First of all. And we know we've got new ships coming to that section, so we should be alright. Power-wise, looks like everything's okay on our ship, so we're okay. Not to mention we do... I was pressing the O for... Excuse me. Alright, let's go. Where the heck do we have to go for this? Gamma, gamma, gamma. There we go. Why did they separate the batteries? That feels like a weird thing, because I have attacked the key before on my own, and it was impossible because they had those 3 batteries right next to it.
One more. Focus, Renegade. You can do this.
Target has lost their grav drive. They cannot jump away.
We're on level 60, bloody 4. Okay. Come on. Okay. Oh no. Okay, I think I actually managed to get it hit with its own laser. Okay, our shields are almost down, so we gotta be careful or we're gonna go down. Nice. Oh god, that's a massive beam.
We've tagged their engine.
They are attacking me. They are attacking me quite a lot. They are attacking me quite a lot. Thankfully, because I've got so much extra engine power and weapon power on my ship that even though they've damaged my weapons, I can keep firing at full power because, well, my full power is not usually charged up that much anyway. Same with my grav drive.
We're clear! All batteries disabled. Nice flying. All ships follow Renegade to the predetermined rendezvous point at the key.
Let's go. Strangely enough, the grav drive, I guess I'm not actually using grav drive then, I'm just flying over there. Makes sense, I guess.
Wait, something's wrong.
Uh-oh.
Where's the damn vigilance?
Who's something tough? Ava's dealing
Oh,
with your
no.
flagship as we speak. I wouldn't expect backup anytime soon. Gives me plenty of time to
Yeah.
blow your ships out of the void. All right, fleet. Triple share to whoever
Hi,
takes
I'm
the
the trader.
down.
It would be nice if a level 6 guy got it, right? It does probably mean they'll be right after me, so let's try and avoid that. Blind Bet, nice name. Am I to know whose ship that is? They might have told me at some point, but I really didn't care too much about the Crimson Fleet guys. They were all kind of assholes. Uh-oh. Hell away. Base of maneuvers.
Got our shields.
Hey, that was close.
Captain, our shields are available.
Okay.
Shielding system
Change
has been
position.
taken out.
Damn it. I think we saved. Bloody hell. I do have some extra power. Maybe I should try and upgrade one of my systems. I do have an extra point I could use. Alright, let's go and tech and see what we can do. We've got shield systems, 20% increased shield capacity. That's pretty powerful. Top speed engines, engine enemy, energy, ballistic weapon systems, targeting control systems. It's already too late for that. System repair increase. Look, these are all 10% chance, right? Turret weapons are known for easy use autonomous. There's automated turrets? Oh god damn it, I could have had more turrets on my ship than before. Okay, for now it's shield systems. That goes 20% additional shielding. So yeah.
Wait, something's wrong. Where's the damn vigilance?
Who's something, Tom? Ava's dealing with it. Gives me plenty of time. All right, Freight.
Okay. Hold it. Ah, the particle turrets. Those are what killed me before. Should definitely go and take down those particle turrets. Another named turret. Okay, go, turn around, blind bets. This is the one that got us last time. So technically it wasn't us that it didn't get us, it got... Okay, let's go. Let's keep going. Let's keep spinning. Keep on flying randomly until the shield's back online.
Ship's ground jump is out of commission. No more shields. Damn it.
Weapon system has taken critical
Oh,
damage.
bloody hell. This is bad. This is very, very bad. This is increasingly bad. Okay. I don't know how I'm meant to make myself do this better. So, first things first is obviously shield systems. That makes the most sense. But we need to get that healing going as well.
Wait, something's wrong.
Okay.
Who's something? Ava's dealing with it. Gives me plenty of... All right, Freight.
Okay, let's also put the particle beams power back up as well if we can. Come on, go, 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 go. Why are you doing that? Ah. Problem is, second everyone else gets wiped out, we're screwed, so... If I could have done more. Uh-oh. Oh, fudge.
They've disabled the grab drive.
Fudge. I don't even know if it's possible for me to do this. What am I going to do? Turn on God mode? Can I avoid this final fight? I don't think I can. Okay, it feels like you actually can fast throw out, but apparently causes massive problems if you do. Lovely. Yeah, the amount of shits about the key is absurd, and the reason the UC Vigilance can't join you is fucking dumber. People saying they had to drop difficulty for this fight. That's actually a good point. I could try dropping difficulty. I don't think there's any reason for not doing it. How do I drop difficulty though? System. God damn, I haven't even done this before. Okay. I did increase it. You know what? Screw it. Very easy, let's go. That's a slight increase in speed, yeah. Thank fudge, I put my difficulty up to very hard, or this would not have helped. Again, I would have needed it if I did that, so.
Target's shields are online.
Oh god damn, very easy is, in fact, very easy. But considering how unfair spaceflight can be, that's completely reasonable, to be honest.
This is Commander Ikande of the UC Vigilance. Weapons hot! Damn it, Neighbor. I needed more time.
Target grab drive is down.
Grab shot! Not like we're running anyway.
Their grab drive's down.
Alright.
All Crimson Fleet ships.
Okay, now. Let's turn the difficulty right back up. Okay, well at least I didn't need to cheat for this. I mean I did technically, but...
Any stragglers rounded up for trial. Renegade, it's all up to you now. Moving.
What if I hail them?
Good luck.
Ah, it's fine. Just killing a bunch of people who were my friends. What is this, Dark Brotherhood? Wow, it really is like the Dark Brotherhood, isn't it?
Docking complete.
I was doing that for the bad reason. This time I'm doing it for a good reason.
Oh, love the smell of getting back into the harness.
Alright, let's go. You ready?
We got company, I think.
This is the nameless parts, so that's fine.
Well, looky here.
For help!
You good? I'm good.
I'm going to assume I'm going to kill all the people that, I wonder if I could get him to... I wonder if I could get him to, come quietly. If I used... Oh, could I manipulate him? That would be cool if I could. Thanks, sniper. Very nice. Alright, let's go. Reload first, of course. Time to kill everyone who I've just spent the last 2 episodes befriending. Well, befriending. In quotation marks. As I said, the only sad person's going to be... Mechanic lady.
Show 'em what you got.
Got you now, you double-crossing bastard!
Okay, I'll try and see if I can get her to calm down. That's the pirate ponderer. There she is. Alright. Let's see. Can I get her to calm down? No, I cannot. That's a shame. I'm sorry, Jasmine. You're one person I actually quite liked.
Never wide.
Wow, level 2 pirate. That's hilarious. Oh, hey. Oh, wouldn't it be so funny if I got in here and got turned our own robot against her?
Oh, hurts.
Kind of evil.
You.
Not in it, Taryn.
They got TK! On the line! Damn it! God. You're gonna pay for that!
More than that.
I'm sorry, mate. The mineral shop was one I also liked, so I'm sorry about that.
Open them off. Just keep shooting.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Like a son of a bitch.
Alright, who we have left? Oh, please tell me I get to kill Matthias. Also, find it hilarious. All the stuff is accounted stolen. I really don't want to go into the bar, so don't make me go in there. Ah, there's Matthias, alright, and he's got a good ass gun. Ah, good. That one felt particularly suitable. Oh. Makes sense the trade authority guy left. Technically, he was a non-combatant anyway. Neutral and all that. Technically, the trade authority is pretty criminal adjacent, so... Oh well. Wonder if the medic will be in. Nope, but I can steal her stuff though. Well, not steal, which is why I wonder. Like most of, there's only something I could have bought counts as stealing. I see why they set up like this. It's actually pretty effective, but I'm gonna have to kill Cobb, aren't I? I don't want to kill Cobb. It would have been fun if some of them surrendered if you'd done their quests, you know. That could be a nice thing.
All right, everyone. Last move. Take them down.
Or if they made more comments about the fact that you... Bog, here we go. Kind of feel bad about this one. Like, Bog was just a bartender.
Not my day.
Well, made him happy before I slaughtered him.
Gonna get your blood pumping, huh?
Alright. And you know which names I haven't seen yet so far. Oh yeah, that was the doctor right there. Alright. This crew is bloody cursed. Not only did the new Rook turn out to be a rat, if they handed the legacy of his sister death on a silver platter. Even survived this fight, we don't have the creds to survive war. Aw. Maddie, I'll see you soon. Alright. I did think I could go around and kill everyone. Yeah, apparently that was true. I guess now we're also killing people in space who would have been the actual people who are, you know, shipping it and such. Oh yeah, I feel bad about this guy. He's probably going to run up to me and explode, isn't he? I was thinking he goes down. On.
You.
Or not. Hey.
You did this to me. I can decrypt and re-encode thousands of credits in seconds, but something as simple as this,
yeah, no,
I
fair.
didn't see it coming. Not in the slightest. And now because of you, my bomb's been activated.
I can probably disable it.
I'm as good as dead. Forgive me if I don't take you at your word. I've paid you well, treated you with respect,
have you?
And kept trouble off your back more than a few times. Look me in the eye and tell me why you've allowed this to happen to me.
I couldn't exactly tell you. Get trouble off my back.
As the fleet's reckoner, I didn't just deal with currency. And some of those people target members of the Crimson Fleet and have them killed. Sending those people misinformation and clogging up their slates with garbage was almost a full-time job.
I couldn't exactly tell you I worked with SysDef.
No, but had you given me warning, I could have started researching a way to escape this place.
Would you have though?
At least had a chance. Well, now that you're here, so why don't you just get out of my sight
I'd rather
and let me die in peace?
Deactivate the bomb.
After everything I just said, you'd
Damn
still
right.
be willing to help me. I must be a complete fool. Because even the only way to deactivate the bomb is through Delgado's computer and operations. You'll probably need his ID to get in. I don't know why you're helping me, but I sincerely...
Okay. I would definitely like to help. So let's go. How the hell do we get in there? This side, probably, through the shooting range. Hello. Good day. Unless they're really running out of people now. Hello. Good to see you. Alright, let's go. Alright, the last chamber for the boss chamber. Alright. Do you want to talk to me? Hello. Yeah.
To finish the job personally. Talk sense into me? What the hell happened to you? You had Kriegs' legacy in your hands, and you gave it away. For what? For honor? Justice?
I just want to do the right thing. He says he gave away.
Yeah, sure. Like Ikande is going to shower you in credits. Give me a break. You'll be lucky. Yeah? And
Because
why
you guys
the
are a bunch of
hell
pirates?
does SysDef get to determine? You know, when we were on Suarov, I saw the potential.
In some ways I
for you
did.
to become a badass pirate. One of the best. And now you suddenly expect me to believe I have been fooled the entire time? That this was some kind of elaborate game you have been playing? For once in your life, be honest.
Not really. I have 1,000,000 credits on me.
You
I have
don't
1,000,000
even have
credits
the
on me
nerve to
already.
admit it. It is obvious that no matter what I say, you have. I have already locked down the key and set its reactors to. Let's see how far.
It must be,
And spend the rest of my life in the brig without a credit to my name?
I've got a reason.
Why would I do that?
This is the end of the story, but if you die here, it will be.
And I suppose you want me to think it ends outside of
You're a
prison, so-
survivor. Martyrdom isn't your style.
As is every member of the
Vote
fleet.
station won't solve anything. SysDef might do it anyway.
They might. And if they do, if so, letting you live, fine. You win. Standing down the reactors. With the legacy gone, we're dead in the water anyway. But before you have Ikande lock me up, I'm gonna leave you with some parting words, whether you know it or not.
Aww. Thanks, Delgado.
It's in your blood. One of these days, that's all gonna hit you. And I'll be waiting for you in my cell to tell you I told you
Yeah,
so.
fair. But I really would like to disable.
Go. He's taking everything else.
Okay. Okay.
The least you can do is give me a moment.
Yeah, you're not wrong, but I also want to steal your stuff first, so give me a second here. Gonna go into evidence otherwise. You know what? Fair. Let's go talk to the guy if we can, Sistef, and say we saved him. Lockdown's off, so.
Better
we
would
get
like
the
someone
update
else.
He's probably already ran for it. Yeah, to be honest.
So you disarmed the bomb. Then, for our
Okay.
deal, so you disarmed the bomb.
Hey.
Waste
They
of time.
always
For
fail.
our deal,
Yes, what?
you can tell your commander I will come peace.
Hey, maybe you'll make a good Sistef person, honestly. They have a habit of taking on criminals. You could do a lot of good. It's a good thing that someone on Reddit reminded me that basically, through that post, that basically I could set my difficulty down. Because otherwise I may have had to rage quit outright then. That was difficult. But, yeah. Crimson Fleet's done. Literally. And figuratively. It is done. In every way, meaning of the word. So, bravo. Alright, so I'm going to undock for now. It's a shame that all the shopkeepers are gone. It's really a lot of money.
Pressure normalizing.
That's okay.
Undocking complete.
Let's go see the vigilance. I hope he stops treating me like a criminal now, though. Like, a few of them is, oh, you're a criminal.
Dad, can I have a pet?
A pet? We live on
All
a
right.
starship.
Let's cycle that airlock and get aboard.
Don't always
Here
make
we are. Now, I doubt there'll be any additional people in our brig by now, but it'd be interesting to see if that changed anything.
That was real impressive flying, kid. You earned your wings today.
Thank you, sir. I was just trying to do my part.
Hey, Alex.
A lot of heroes on this deck.
You know, I had my doubts about you.
Which, here comes one now.
Once a criminal, always a criminal. You know how it is. But then I asked myself, as spectacular as I am, can I do what you do? And the answer was an emphatic no. See, I'm a great shooter, but a straight shooter.
He's lawful good. I'm
And
chaotic
that
good.
wasn't going to win this war. What we needed was someone standing on their side with a boomerang gun. We needed someone whose bullets curved.
Never saw it coming.
No ride like a blindside. Anyway, you got a date with the commander. I figure he'll sprain something trying to pin the medals on your chest. But in all honesty,
I hope so.
you deserve it. Taking out those pirates, renegade.
That's a much better thing to call me than bloody criminal. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You've got a date with the commander. Don't worry. The
Oh, be here by the time we get back, so there should be more.
This is the brig. We keep
Alright.
prisoners here for
Yes, obviously we're talking to her already. We've spoken to him, to her. We've spoken to him. This one's still empty. Though he did say the prisoners will be here by the end, so I'm guessing there's still some more arrests happening. Alright. Honestly, yay. Not exactly a massive party, but they seem happy. There we go.
Bravo!
Great job.
You have permission to speak freely. I believe congratulations are in order. With this decisive blow, the end of the Crimson Fleet is all but assured. But as much as I'd like to begin this celebration, technically we're still in the process of wrapping up the operation. On that note, Lieutenant, what do you have for me?
Reports are coming in right now, Commander. Delgado and Shinya Voss have been taken into custody. Also, we've transferred personnel to the Key to secure the location until the United Colonies decides what they want to do with the station.
And what about Neva Mora?
According to our reports, Neva led the strike force that attacked the Vigilance.
Ooh, so Neva's
Unfortunately,
still
that was
out
the
there.
last we saw of her. It looks like she managed to escape. We don't know her current whereabouts, but I have our operations team looking into it.
That's fine. Overall, excellent news. I have to admit, for the first time in 7 years, I don't know what to say. How about you? I know that was difficult. You hanging in there?
You're worried Neva Mora's missing?
I certainly would have preferred to have reached a resolution regarding her whereabouts. After all, she was the fleet's second in command.
Just watch your back. I'm fairly certain she's not going to simply forget what you've done to the Crimson Fleet.
Let's not ruin the moment, Gillian. I'm sure our friend here is feeling quite pleased.
Correct.
Am I correct?
I'm proud I did the right thing.
You should be. What you've done to serve the UC in this short amount of time is more than most people could hope to do
I've already done
in their
that
entire
before.
lives.
If Mast isn't already printing up a batch of recruitment posters with your face on them, they should be.
I've twisted arms and cashed in some favors at Mast. I wanted to make sure you got a share of the money you recovered from the legacy. Call it a reward, a token of appreciation, whatever the hell you want. But you've absolutely earned every credit.
As UC goes, you're right in my book, Ikande. Can't believe I just said that.
Didn't that money originally belong to Freeside Collected?
Well, yes, I believe it did. But even if the money is ever returned to its rightful owner, I believe it will eventually, I'm sure they'd agree you deserve your share. Don't thank me yet. If it had been completely up to me, you'd get a lot more than they're giving you.
Now that you're rich and famous, maybe you'll still remember us little people?
Decorum, Lieutenant. Damn, I'm going to be really sorry to see you go. You've really become an important part of our team.
Aww.
Won't be the same around here without you.
Although,
Yes,
if
yes,
you
yes,
feel
yes,
like
yes,
staying
yes.
aboard, I'm sure.
Oh, I'll take it.
The SysDef mission board.
Yes.
That is, if you can spend another minute with us on the Vigilance.
It'd be an honor.
Excellent. I'm happy we haven't somehow frightened you away. Anyway, enough talk. You've earned a break, and I'm sure you wish to celebrate. Here's your promised reward. And wherever you might find yourself, my best wishes travel with you.
Holy hell! That just gave us $250,000.
Some of the crew had doubts about you.
That's a lot of money for a reward. Damn.
People are going to be talking about this day for a long time.
Oh, I'm gonna...
Crimson Fleet is no more.
That's a perfect way to end this.
We really defeated the Crimson Fleet.
she did a hop.
You, me, the vigilance.
Oh, she did a hop like I would. Oh, I love her.
If you hear your ship grumble, don't panic. It's perfectly normal. Now, if you hear it sneeze, you may feel good. It's nice to be a part of something
Indeed.
that means real change. Granted, my part was very small, like one of those trees in the background of the school play.
Every role in the battle is important, yours included.
Very kind to say that. Am I blushing? I feel like I'm blushing. But yes, with the fleet gone, the galaxy is a safer place. That is something we can all be proud of.
See you.
See you soon.
And see you too. I hope you feel better. All right. Now this is lovely. I think the Crimson Fleet was the best campaign of the lot.
Having you work with Sister.
I honestly feel like it was.
Your actions saved countless lives.
I honestly
You should be proud
think
of yourself.
that this was the best campaign of them all. Like, don't get me wrong, Ryujin was pretty good too. But like, they were all really good.
Cannot believe.
I think the only one I didn't really care for was the Freestar Collective.
Once news, it's good to have you back.
Where's the key now?
What can I do for you? Mast will have the ultimate say, but we've petitioned to have it refurbished for SysDef use. But first, we'll need to perform an audit of the key's overall condition.
Give me a
Most of the
mod to
repairs
recover,
done to the
recoup,
station
like
weren't exactly
build up the key.
If the site is deemed... For now, we have a strike team dedicated to sweeping the area for explosives. Once they give the all clear, forensics will come in to gather evidence. After that's done, then we'll start the audit of the station's condition. It's a process.
Yay!
That's right. Since you're no longer undercover, you now have full access to our mission boards, just like other special agents. I get that. Completing the mission while having to balance different allegiances can be exhausting. Now, your objective is simple. Find the fleet and dispose of it. To that end, if you're in need of anything ship-wise, talk to me. I'll have our maintenance crew take a look. No more bartering for scraps at the depot. You'll have full access to the best that
entail?
You've come to the right
Am I
place.
going to get some special ship rewards
Let's see what
too?
we can do.
I don't get me wrong. The what we got before with the bloody what we got with the ooh yeah, Odin. That is different. Now we've currently got this one, which is 1450, 12 power. This one is 11 power and 1315. 5%, 6%. Oh, that's a shame. How's the basic Vanguard generator better than bloody... What's its weight? Its weight's a little high too. God damn it. Okay, what about reactors? There's not many places that sell the that particular version of the reactor. Wait. That one gives slightly more power. But it's a C. Although C is not enough. B is not enough for me. I need a C, so... I've really just got that choice, which is a shame, but okay. Habs, Demio, Nova Galactic, okay. Grav drives. 340. What was mine? That is a J52. 11 and 154. Okay, so I got J52 in my ship, which is this one, which is expensive as hell and better in almost every way. Gotcha. Fuel tanks. Nothing new. Engines. I need to check on the side. Dockers. Cockpits. Cargo. Honestly, we probably should get a little bit more cargo. So, just in general, we should definitely get some more cargo bay. We are definitely running low on cargo, so no offense, but... Oh, damn, we're going to need another landing bay if I do that. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Livability is fine. gonna put this extra cargo bay on the end here and do that. Okay. We could delete some of these all-in-one berths or the brig. I don't really... Do I need the brig? I don't know if I need the brig. Let's see how big the brig is. That's only 10 mass, whereas that's a lot more. So I don't think that'll actually make any difference. 10 mass isn't very much. Unfortunately, it's just a matter of... yeah, not having good enough stuff, but that's okay. So just give me a second to see what I can attach here, okay? Alright. Reactors again. It's a shame they don't have anything special. That is one downside. What about the weapons bays? Is there anything special that they have weapons-wise? It says the turrets are automatic. Ah, like you. I have to look into that and see if we can actually get some turrets going, because I did not realize that those were automatic. They do have auto in their name, so, you know. Alright, I'll do that later.
I can't believe it. We basically put an end to piracy.
You're back.
How's everything with Legacy?
Anything to report? Still on hold until we can get the politics sorted. Some of the officials at Mast have brought up concerns about returning the legacy
it was
to
war
a collective
reparations.
we were just at war with. And to be fair, their point is not without merit. Should we go to war, funds from the legacy could lead to... There is also talk that the legacy could be a bargaining chip in any future peace talks, and simply handing it over could cost us leverage. But regardless, two things will always be true. We will return the legacy to its rightful owners, and Mast will dictate the
Okay,
terms.
gonna take time to celebrate?
I will likely take a moment for myself and drink to those if not for them, well,
That's very fair.
we would not have made it this far. This is their victory as much as it is ours.
Good point, sir.
Their remnants are still scattered across the galaxy, including Nevermora. And beyond the Crimson Fleet, piracy will always be an issue. In other words, it's not time to retire just yet.
Let's go find that mission board.
As you were.
You did the UC and SysDef proud.
There's still a lot of cleanup that needs to be done as we wind down this operation, but it's nothing we can't handle. The Crimson Fleet, we suffered minimal casualties.
Good. Glad to hear. Now let's go see if there really is going to be more criminals there.
You doing all right, Gonzo?
Oh, I have to go later.
We're home.
Okay. Now people really need to stop thinking they're at home every time it's a friendly ship.
Renegade. Hero? I cut my teeth on it, but after a couple... Thing is, compared to that, the commander will probably want me chasing down stragglers. We'll see. For now, I'd say we've all earned a little R&R.
Somehow I don't think we're going to get
You
that.
especially. See ya.
There's still a lot of cleanup that needs to be done as we wind
All right.
down this operation, but it's nothing we can't handle.
Technically, you could get a lot of docking ports and have them do a lot of different things. I wonder if I got to build a SysDef bay back in my outpost. It's probably where I've got to put it.
People, some of our soldiers have been tasked with patrol.
Never thought I'd have the infamous Delgado in my brig. You must be one hell of a negotiator to... Delgado will likely stand trial to answer for his crimes. Given his record, I can't imagine he'll be standing for very long. I'm sure some of the others will interrogate. My job is to make sure none of them intimidate each other into staying quiet. Once we get planetside, We need to make sure the transport of these prisoners goes smoothly. The job's not truly
Of course,
done.
they're all together. They
so
might
their
just make
asses are
another.
parked in a
Make sure they get treated better this time.
As you were.
Now that the fleet's done,
Hello.
I wonder where Mass will send the Vigilance next.
Oh, so glad you're here.
I'm so glad the rest of them are here.
Just a big misunderstanding.
Why'd you be happy to see you?
Hey,
oh, well, I just figured we got along so well back there in Sidonia. You might remember everything that I did for you and return the favor. I know you were just doing your job.
You clearly don't trust
I'm not
Adler.
going to hold that against you. I could really use the help.
Solid evidence.
Me? Commit a crime? No, you have it all wrong. Do you have any idea how tough it is to earn your way in Sidonia? Either you spend all day in the mines getting your lungs filled with Martian dust, or wear your fingers...
Or you make and spread
machinery.
frog posters.
What I was trying to do was earn a living. Display a little bit of entrepreneurial spirit. If trying to make a living is considered breaking the law, then lock me up and throw away the key.
Aren't you a member of the Crimson Fleet?
Well, yes. But that's only because they forced me into their ranks.
Yeah.
You've met Naeva. You know how she is. She, threatened to kill me if I didn't do what she said. Come on. You've got to... That's all you're going to say? I'll tell you this, though. The UC can't hold me forever.
Oh god, now you just sound
and when
like...
I get out, first thing I'm going
Lovely.
to do is hunt you down. That drunken miner? No. Whatever you said to him must have sunk in because I haven't seen him since you left Sidonia. He's lucky. If he would have stumbled into this spear begging for credits again, I would have... well... righted the broken spear in front of everyone. Any reputation I may have had there is long gone thanks to that little stunt. On top of that, they caught me right in the middle of a... deal I was closing with some long haulers.
Smuggling,
Guess
gotcha.
I can kiss that money goodbye.
Yeah.
Are you serious? You
Correct.
actually think I owe you my life? I would have gladly died on the key
Blah, blah,
fighting
blah.
to defend the fleet. Interrogation. Complete.
Right, spoke to you.
Maybe I can get some rest.
Tell your handlers I'm innocent. Until next time.
Okay, this one's still empty. Austin's turned his lights on, so that's good. Hello, Estelle.
Oh,
Actually
sure.
didn't-
That's it? Fine. Now stay away from me.
Back to visit? That's the last time I trusted again.
Some of these are still empty, and that concerns me.
Why are we talking again? There's no deal. There never was, idiot.
Strangely enough, not everyone is here. I have to come back later and see. Because Delgado isn't here either, which is concerning. Obviously, he's just not here yet. Probably still has to do the perp walk. But we all know there's one more important thing we need to do before we go anywhere. Why, hello there. Have I got the scoop for you?
SSNN is supposed to be impartial, but I think the UC's
Of
got a
course you
finger on
are.
the scale.
Why wouldn't you be?
Or a whole hand.
Swear you're either a trouble magnet or something. So, Sistef finally, and against all odds, really triumphed against the Crimson Fleet. In their own backyard, no less.
I was
How are
working
you
undercover. I brought them in by the, I brought them in from down from the inside.
So what do you do for an encore? So, the Vigilance went toe-to-toe with everything the Crimson Fleet could throw at them. And somehow, almost miraculously, they captured the key. The key itself. I've confirmed that with many sources. Anything to add?
To coordinate effort of many people for this operation to succeed.
Oh, so the standard happy to be part of the team boilerplate.
I can type that quote in my sleep. You have to feel good about how everything turned out. Commander Ikande is being hailed a hero, and SysDef's popularity is at an all-time high. Your thoughts?
He deserves those atmosphere.
That's a common refrain. He was respected before this, but now? And that's all I need. You really do lead an extraordinary life. And as a, well, possibly embarrassing personal note, thank God for you. When you first walked into my office, I had no idea you would be at the center of so much. And I get the feeling you're not sharing everything.
I doubt you believe everything I've seen done.
I might surprise you, but I understand. I talked with the editor, and he authorized a special bonus for someone who's worked with us so long. And maybe one day, years from now, you can fill me in on the stories you didn't want broadcast. Take care.
And that
Constellation.
too. Aww. Aww. Well, I guess that's really everything. Fudge. That's everything? I guess so. Could try Ground Pounder and see if it works. Especially now I've finished everything. But yeah. Shit. Also would like to see if I can actually build something on my colony, so let's go see if we can do that. If we can build the base at my colony, the SysDef board at my colony, so at least I can see it. Wrong colony. This is the colony. So I do wish I could colonize this. I think I'll do it in another playthrough. Sadly enough, I don't believe I'm going to be able to make enough levels to get up that high before the end of this game. And if I do, it wouldn't be worth it anyway.
It's got a certain charm to it.
Alright. Oh, hi.
What can I do for you? Hey there.
Alright.
See you soon.
Lots of aluminium. Do I necessarily need it yet? Probably not. I mean, I could use some of it though. Oh. It's better when I'm building something. At the moment I'll leave it here. But let's go to my nice wall of... There we go. My wall of mission boards. Ooh, they've got a solid drone, and that's really cheap. Holy hell. Shield generator. Powered switch. I mean, honestly, that's the only thing we have here, but that's okay. I might actually build that just because. Alright. Let's see, we've got fabricators we can't really use yet. I still don't know how I'm meant to raise where they are. I've seen some pictures, people have pictures of things that are like stacked. And I don't for the life of me know how they did it. Maybe it was this type of one. Maybe just literally I don't have the right type. Nope. Oh, it wasn't, there were, okay, it was literally just a 2-story to begin with. Well, that explains a bit, doesn't it? It's not that they were actually super big, it was that they were already made to be that big. Well, that changes everything. Okay, I don't feel as bad now. Alright, let's see here. Ballistic turrets. Ooh, engineering robot. A gardening mini robot. Oh, that's cute. A small but very serious about security. Oh, I know you guys are badasses. Alright. Decorations. Barrett's memorial portrait. Oh. Andrea's commitment gift. Very nice, I guess. Obviously, Space Frog is always good. Now, how do I go for the... Oh, wow. Model ship. feel like I have a lot more than I used to. I think I do in general. Alright, here we go. Mission board. So, we've actually only got the 2 still. That's a shame. So we've got some more. Right, let's build a cargo link here. Okay. Well, it's kind of disappointing, really, that I couldn't do anything with that, but that's okay, I guess. I really think they need to rework the cargo link, the outpost system. It's not nearly as cool as it could be. I hope that Starfield gets a lot more DLC than Fallout did as well. Like, Fallout never really got very much in the way of DLC. Right, which I always felt was a little bit weird. Because it barely worked together. It was stuck together on a bloody shoestring. But still, I always felt like Fallout should have had more DLC than it did. As it stood, the whole way. The robots one was okay, but kind of token. Obviously, I never really played the evil one because, you know, I'm not an evil character. And like realistically, Nuka World that was. I think I did end up playing it or watching it at some point, but yeah. But it always felt like the fact that one of the DLC in the original season pass, for example, was just settlements DLC that really didn't seem to add very much. Actually, a couple of them were just settlement-ish, settlement-adjacent DLCs. Like, I don't know, it felt like a bit of a wasted opportunity given this to make some amazing DLC. But realistically, next episode, we begin working towards the final sections of the game. And until we actually go and, yeah, finish this game. Which, quite the journey we've had. Still having fun with it too. Anyway, for now, I'll see you next time. Thank you for joining me. This has been Starfield once again, and I think we're almost done. And that both terrifies me and excites me greatly. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.